Hey, boys. Coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice, it's gotta be great. Game day's coming fast. Let's go out here and let's be great, okay?
Down! 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Here we go, here we go. Get the flag. Say go. Ready, ready, and read. Set, hut. Let's go now. 10, level, hut. Here we go. Set. 10, Tuscan. Hut, go. Okay, ready. We good. 132. Right up. Ready. 30 base. On the double. Hut, hut. Set, ready. 18 Gator, ready. Let's go. 60 outlaw. Set up. Come on, set. 60 orange. Ready, ready. Here we go. 70 ending. Set hut.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Hut, go. On the ready. Ready, go. Set, hut. 60 Pittsburgh. Hut. Set. 90 Wolf. Say go. Ready, set. Set, hut. Down. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Hut. Here we go, here we go. Get the flag. Hut, go. Ready, ready, and read. We good. 132. Right on. Ready up. Hut, hut. Let's go now. 10, Lobo. Ready. Got it. Set up. On the ball. On the ball. Here we go. Set. 10, Tuscan. Ready, ready. Ready. 30 base. Set hut. Set. Ready. 18 Gator. 18 Gator. Ready. Head go. Ready, ready. Ready, go. Hustle, hustle. Let's go. 60 outlaw. Push. Come on, set. 60 yards. Set, go. Here we go. 70 ending. Set, hut. Set, hut. 60 Pittsburgh. Set. 90 Wolf. Hut. Ready? Hut, go! Down! 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. We good. 32. Fight up! Here we go, here we go. Get the plan. Hut, hut. Let's go. Get set. Ready? Right. Ready.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. And you know what?
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap. between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, let's get up to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. There to call all the action, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, autumn has arrived in the Mid-Atlantic region of the U.S., and it is a glorious afternoon at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So Lamar Jackson, in his second season, the Heisman Trophy winner of 2016, leading the Ravens onto the field. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And an alley. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a...
Break. Watch right. Blue there.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and 1. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now Jackson on first down. And that'll be incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And we get a quick peek at the Ravens starting offense.
And the Baltimore Ravens pride themselves on being physical on offense. One reason why? Perennial Pro Bowl guard Marshall Yanda, who played his first 16-game season since 2015 and 2018. And when he's right, the Baltimore offense rolls.
Mike, 57.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Now he's forced out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Go, set, 18, Gator. Right. Keep telling right. We got 4. And ready. I got 83. Got it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. 2nd and 10. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. He'll drop to throw. Going deep downfield for it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out. 5-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. 13 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And while he may not verbalize it, in his mind, going up against this defense, one of the worst rush defenses in the league, he's thinking 200-plus in this game.
So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Fournette running out of the gun. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. A look there at the starters on the defensive side of the ball. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
It's just me and you.
From the gun, Jackson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings.
Ready, set. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to the tight end Sample. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. On play action, they'll throw. This one hauled in by Sample. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Baltimore.
Check. Watch 54. We ain't giving up nothing.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Fournette, a first down carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 now. Jackson got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. This fielded at the 2. And there is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But who's this going to be against?
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter.
Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, Michelle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Down. 90 Wolf.
They'll run on first down. Michelle, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down now, Michelle, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. The Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Fournette on the counter. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. It's complete to Snead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. For Lamar Jackson, his first NFL start came against the Cincinnati Bengals November 18th in Baltimore of last year. And he threw for 150 yards, ran for 119 more as the Ravens won 24-21 to kick off what became a 6-1 final stretch that got him the AFC North title. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Again, Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
This was all I've heard.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
54 Mike. Let's go, D.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So they take a big chance here in their own team.
Set, ready? 30 base. Hey, check. Come. Get it.
On first down, Michelle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now back to throw. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end, Sample. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. for the touchdown. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Jackson now, just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Snead's got it, and he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Well, Snead figures to be an important veteran presence for Lamar Jackson. 2 years ago, it was a disappointing 2017 for Snead. That was in New Orleans. But then had a bit of a bounce-back campaign a season ago in his first go-around with Baltimore. 62 catches, 650 yards. Did have surgery in the offseason on his left index finger, but back to full health and ready to go.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Come to my work.
Now Jackson to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
57's right. So don't say nothing. 57. Mike 57.
To throw again is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 6 yards away. And the Ravens cut into that lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Ready to break. Tight end Ringo. Tight end on Ringo. Tight end on now.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. That's out to his running back, Michelle.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll set up to throw. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. Off the draw, here's Michel. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and 10. Jackson, and this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. And this stadium is abuzz after that one, understandably so. I cannot believe he hit that thing.
And you can't help but think back to Tom Dempsey. And his record stood for, 43 years until Matt Prater broke it. And now here's a new record. And I'm with you. I cannot believe that ball went through.
On the set. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after fight.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Texans out in front as that one is just about to halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. From there, we make the trip east as we head all the way to Jacksonville to check on the Jags. And that one all tied against the visiting Saints.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So here are the Bengals.
Here we go. 30 base. You remember me? Let's go.
They start the second half with Michel on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's Matt Wild now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Pressure comes and it's blocked. The Ravens block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. In for the score. Tucker now for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Able to get the pressure, get a paw on it, knock it down, and then go and grab it and take it into the end zone. What a play. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Stick the outlaw.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. That's caught by Hollister. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
They'll run on first down. Michel, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Second and 5. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
9 yards that time. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. This one hauled in by Sample. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Ready? 18, Gator. Watch that in. Watch that in. Cut it right. Ready?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 7. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but now it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You bring it back. Used to love that drill.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. 30 base. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And with that last play, he's now over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. On 2nd down, Michel. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said... They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap able to... record his 5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, pick your game up. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Ricky.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Now this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably.
Ready, set. 52. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Fire.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Ross, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so mmany slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Drew Sample, his second touchdown on the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Leonard Ford up there. And there. Now Jackson on first down. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Nice big gain there from Marquise Brown, first-round pick out of Oklahoma. Of course, his cousin knows a thing or two about big catches in the NFL. That's Antonio Brown. And now Hollywood hoping to carry on the family tradition of solid production at the wide receiver position. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Carl Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Mike 54. It's been a long day for you. Mike 54.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, plant. Check.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 11. Open man is Uzama. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. That's complete to the tight end sample.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly here in the 2nd half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Jackson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Perry comes flying in for the sack. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Jackson on first down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this. The game is trended.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Come on, the ball. Check go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, 4 down.
From the gun, they run with Michel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Going left side here, and it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Second year with the Ravens for Hurst. He didn't have the rookie season he was hoping for, just 13 catches. Remember, he's older than the average second-year player. He spent 2 seasons as a pitcher in minor league baseball before hanging up the glove and heading to the gridiron. Now he says he's more determined than ever. Put on 20 pounds of muscle in the offseason. Says he's on a mission with a lot to prove this year. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. All day.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, 1 set. Check Mike, 54. No, go. Here we go. Under 10. 10.
To throw again is Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Here's Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. 2nd and 6. This one hauled in by Sample. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it. This is Michelle. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running who can create his own.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chris Carson, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Bengals have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
57 to Mike. Let's put him on the buses.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, man open left side is Brown. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Andrew Billings in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. That's out to his running back, Fournette. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Bring it. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing now is Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bengals will get the football back. So they have now gone for it on 4th 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says, go for it, you will actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and get with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens,